ルフェショコラセカンドブルー。CG モード。
Alright. Finally, I feel somewhat okay to read. I was thinking like, just like not reading today, but I really miss it, and especially because on weekend I'm gonna be doing the long speed run, right? So like I really want to do some reading today because of the gigantic speed run that I'm gonna do on weekend. Gonna be like 20 hours or so. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's do it. There we go. Yes, there we go. Let me just position. Hopefully everything will be like translating. Please. There we go. It's delicious, oishi. Okay. Okay. It's a cheap bean though. That doesn't matter. The manager made it for me. It's as good as the restaurant. Cute. Cute. This is it. This is... You can always give me energy. Not only that, but without me even realizing myself. I guess this is what it means to be a natural. Is my even if you're wrong, a certain sister, like what? Come on, don't me. A certain someone doesn't have it. Okay, please let me translate this correctly. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, this is must mean to be a natural. Even if you're wrong, it's something you don't have. I'm so glad it's so good. If you don't mind, I'll make it anytime. You shouldn't say that. Okay. Why? Really? Like, okay, cool. It's about every week, isn't it? Does that mean you're willing to come every week? It's warm. Was it cold outside? Yeah, look, your hands are like this. Wow, that's cold. Besides, I don't have my usual grip strength. It must be because I'm biting into it. Wow, the manager's warm. Okay. She grabs my hand and innocently squeezes it. No, that means... okay, hold on. Come on, don't do it like... Don't be like that, alright? Don't be like this. I want you to give me some nice translation. Now that I think about it, we're leaning against each other and say, maybe this is classified as flirting. Okay, cool. Sure, I guess. So, eh? I'm here to talk about the main topic. Are you ready to talk? I hope she is. Okay, music stops, so it's gonna be something serious. The something continue and you fell silent. But I won't urge her to continue. You family her birth, her history. Things I've been able to get along with without having to ask until now. But now that I know what's behind it, even if it's just a little. That might already be a domain when I have to study in order to stay the same as before. Manager. Can I change my name? Like what? What do you mean by that? Hold on. Do you okay, let's see. What do you mean by that? I don't like. I think you mean that I do want the manager to hear what I have to say. I don't. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, if he doesn't believe you, maybe. Huh? Come on.
お店の仲間じゃなくて仲間にファミーユの店長じゃなくて高村仁って人に聞いてほしい
Not to my friends in the store, but to my comrades. I want you to hear it from someone like Nakamura-chin, who's not the manager of Familia. So I want to listen to me as like a friend, right? Comrade, instead of like a manager. Right, yeah.
エマさんのジンくん、かすりさんのひとしくん、ミオさんのジン、アスカちゃんの先生と店長。
Oh yeah, she's like, how he's gonna be, how he's addressed by different people.
みんな特別な響きを持ってる。
Everyone like calls you differently. It's special.
けど、私の店長はただの店長だから。だって新参者だし。
I just call you manager, right? So I don't really fit in. Did you still think that?
ちょっとだけね。ちょっとだけ疎外感。
Just a little bit of alienation. Okay. Felt I was like fated to meet you. Eh? Back then I just happened to forget something, went to the brick mall and left. That's when you were, but I decided to look for you. Yeah, she was like, singing, right? But at that plans, you sang somehow. We're here right now because of all of those coincidences. I mean, that's how you meet friends and all, right? And colleagues. Of course, I'm taking few of the second half off. Judging by her expression, she got what I was trying to say.
運命的。
Faithful. Is that an... He becomes, her hand gradually regains its body heat, and the grip on my hand grows stronger. But right now, I didn't want to ruin the mood by hurting her.
そうだね。あなたと私、なんか変だよね。
You're right, you and I are kind of weird, aren't we? What do you mean weird?
ああ、もう、いい言葉が浮かばないだけ。変っていうか、愛すぎるっていうか。
I just cannot think of anything good word. It's weird, or maybe it fits too well. So?
え、何？
What? Have you decided how you want to call me?
選んでいいの？
Can I choose? As you wish.
じゃあ、ジンくん。
And then Jin-kun.
冗談冗談。それだけは取れないよ。
Just kidding, just kidding. That's the one thing I can't take. Jin-kun is proof of something. Sanctuary didn't more dare to set foot. It was used as a bargain chip. Not bad, genius.
じゃあね。ゆい。
Then, you... Huh.
ほら、副賞。ゆい。
Come on, repair, Yui. No, I'm just thinking about what I should call you right
お
now.
互い一皮むけようよ。運命の二人なんだよ。
Let's peel off each other's skins. We fated to be the gooder, you know? Okay. So, I need the icebreaker. Yui-kun.
ブブー。減点1。
About 1 point for destruction. Uh-huh.
どうしたのかな？
What's wrong, huh?
なーに？ひとし？
What, Hitoshi?
いいよね？ひとし？
Right, it's okay, right, Hitoshi? That's... Of course, that this is how I'll turn out. why I used Jinkun as a bargaining chip. Oh, echo here. But
ダメ
you can't? What? Huh? What's wrong with that? There's no longer a problem between us. After all, hey.
ひとし
Does she? So what do you mean?
なんか付き合い始めちゃったみたいだね
Okay. God. It looks like as if we started dating, haha. Wow, wait. Yui grabbed my shoulder and patted me. Her expression was filled with affection and a bit of relief. I took Yui's hand before resting on my shoulder. Yui. Oh, that's rare. Because I sat Yui down by the window so she wouldn't get distracted. As I sat across from her, I could feel Hanatori's reaction quite directly. Huh. Looks like she's done watching. She like hides in the corner of the balcony again.
それじゃ儀式も終わったことだしひとしに私の話聞いてもらうね
Now that the ceremony is over, I have your energy and listen to what I have to say. Yeah. That's right. When I think the real battle starts now. You and her sister Hanadori, yeah? With the Hana, it's a bit about the family name, so I can't tell other people around about it. Well, friends, I must have my courage and talk to her about it.
風見の両親は10年前と5年前にそれぞれ亡くなった理由はまあよくある病気なので割愛
His parents died 10 years ago, and my parents died 10 years ago and 5 years ago, respectively. The reason is, well, it's a common disease, so it doesn't matter. It's certainly a common story. It really is a common.
それで一人ぼっちになってしまった私を親切にも引き取って育ててくれたのが香取さんというお宅でした。めでたしめでたし。
And now that I was alone, Hanatori-san was kind enough to take me in and raise me. It was a happy occasion. I see.
それだけ。
That's all. Personal. That's the case. That's something I knew almost all too well yesterday. And if that was all, there was no reason for her to come here.
香取さんのお宅には私と同じ学年で3ヶ月だけ年下の女の子がいたんだけど。
There was a girl in Hanatori-san's house who was in the same grade as me and was only 3 months younger than me. So that's why you're the older sister?
最近ほとんど話せてない。
We haven't been able to talk much lately. While working at a shop across the street. Or at a cafe. One kept hiding so they wouldn't see each other forever, and the other kept ignoring them, knowing they existed. They didn't fight. Hello, dealer. I just started reading. So, it turns out that she is actually, Rhea adopted her, because her parents died of a disease. And she also was bothered that, like, everyone else calls Jin differently. And she doesn't have anything else to call him. So she settled on Hitoshi. So like yes, that's the story. How old is that? I wish I knew. Like I don't know, but like he has to be in her 20s. They didn't fight, they were on good terms.
やっぱり私だけ大学行かせてもらったせいかな。レアちゃんの方が頭良かったのに。
I knew it. Maybe it's because I was the only one allowed to go to college, but Rhea-chan was smarter than me. Are you going to college?
大和音大の今2年生。
Yamada Honors University second year right now. So probably. Hello, Rahul. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's you know, I felt really I felt really like, you know, bad last stream. I was like you know, like contemplating of not reading today, but I'm gonna be speedrunning on weekends, so I wanted to read a little. I also was trying to like, you know, assemble a plastic model. You know, a no glue plastic model. And yeah, it's harder than it looks. And yeah, that's completely understandable, dealer. That's like, I just felt so bad last, like, completely. So like, you know, I was just like, yeah, I need to rest. So that's what happened. Music culture. No wonder you're always surrounded by songs.
専攻はピアノ。
My major is piano. Really?
歌は本当にただの趣味。私なんて声楽科なんか入れないよ。
Singing really is just a hobby. I can't enter vocal music. I cannot sing. From my point of view, you can sing well enough. Apparently, being a professional vocalist was such a harsh word that amateurs couldn't even think about it. How I am, you know, haven't been feeling super great ever since I came from the anime convention. But like I'm gonna be, you know, speedrunning Infinity Moment, like all endings, all events on weekend. It's gonna be very exhausting, but I miss speedrunning so much, so like, you know, I'm gonna be doing like a 20 plus hour speedrun. A very exhausting one as well. So depending on how I feel, tomorrow I won't be reading. Even though like I really love reading, you know, on stream, like especially, you know, this wonderful visual novel. So I don't know, like I just feel off, like, you know, felt off, and I still feel a little bit more tired than usual. Not sure why, like it's kind of annoying actually, but I've been recording video footage for a video essay that I'm planning to do. It's pretty exhausting because the game doesn't have auto advanced text, so I have to actually manually advance dialogue. So it's kind of like it's definitely like kind of like a really, you know, just like kind of like, you know, I dislike just, you know, going through it, but I need the footage. I'm kind of like forcing myself through the, you know, through its brokenness, I suppose. So yeah, it's just very exhausting, and like I have to balance the reading and also speedrunning and doing that along with other responsibilities, so it's a little bit tough. But, you know, I'm trying to manage as much as I can. I really wanted to do the video essay for so long, for multiple years, but I didn't have the equipment for it, and now I have like a better video editor, more storage space, so I can definitely say that I'm more prepared to do it now than few years before. The video editor is like helping. But yeah, hopefully my spoken commentary is gonna be well enough. What's it about? Well, a rushed remake of on a very niche RPG. It's so niche that many people didn't play the original, and they just gravitate toward the remake because it's more accessible and you know, widely available. Whereas, you know, the original game is not. Like, which I find a little bit of a shame, because the art direction of this, like I talk about it in Chocolate, but the art direction got really bad. Like the menu looks like a PowerPoint presentation now. And there are a couple of graphical glitches, gameplay glitches, and several missing features. it's one of the reasons I really dislike playing it, because the things that needed like fixing weren't fixed, and things that didn't need touching were simplified, so it just is not really like, you know, good to play or interesting to play. But like, you know, I'm honestly like, you know, really sad when I play the remake, because like I really don't want to play it, but I need the footage so I can actually like, you know, compare, and because, you know, people respond more to visuals. So that's why, like, it just takes me like multiple hours to just get through one dungeon or the other. And even then I'm actually like kind of like worried about, I mean I could, but like here's the thing though, every time I play it, the game breaks in several other ways that I've never seen before. So like it's kind of like a like, you know, blessing in disguise. It's just like every time I touch it, I find something that just breaks. It's so good. Like I would be much more tolerant of the, you know, of the issues that like, you know, that I would be much more, but like, you know, it's supposed to be enhanced, and the way that it had been enhanced was in the same way that GTA Definitive Trilogy was. Publisher wanted to save money, so they hired a small studio, and they didn't want to spend money on anime cutscenes, so they just decided on you know, contacting college students, and they told them that they can just do the cutscenes for exposure, basically free labor. I don't think they were paid, or like if they were paid very little. There are massive animation errors, and you can definitely feel like it's more amateurish, you know, in its execution. It doesn't even look better than the original, so it really does, yeah. Like you can definitely see the cutscenes are in 1080p, the anime cutscenes, but you can definitely see less animation frames. It's very embarrassing actually. So like, and some of the cutscenes that were like really well animated, like anime cutscenes, were just done in engine, and it just doesn't, like, the models don't have expressions. They just couldn't even, like, you know, enhance the fact that the models don't emote. So like, yeah, it's kind of like, it's very much a lesser quality product, which has like new stuff, but even the new stuff is haphazardly done. I could like do the footage for somewhere else, yes, but in the original specifically, it had like very peculiar camera. It was fine, but someone on YouTube decided that they want to spin the camera constantly 360 every time, which would give everyone nausea. Like it is extremely bad, and it could give you motion sickness. So I have to actually, you know, get the footage for the original myself too. I'm just starting with the remake because I don't have to hook up consoles into a capture card. And like, you know, but I don't mind, you know, remakes or anything like that. I mean, I'm playing one right now. You know, it's like, you know, I think, you know, if you have even the same artist, like, you know, Nekonian, and if he wants to be like, hey, I want to draw it this way, then fair enough, right? But like, you know, it also was like remade by the same studio that made the original. And, you know, and I actually, you know, respect that. But like, I honestly find it very sad when it's, you know, not a visual novel, but and like, you know, something playable. So like, I'm not opposed to remakes. I think, you know, I think it's fine. It's just that, like, you know, you have like this situation where, you know, instead of allocating more resources for a good remake, they just want to, like, a lot of people, like, publishers wants to do it for cheap, and they destroy the, you know, they destroy the, like, the essence of what made the work special by doing that, and I just find it's a very crappy of a practice. Especially since, like, Chocolate didn't have remade graphics, and I find the art style still, you know, very good. I don't like some of the CGs in Chocolate, but I think the art style is still holding up. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I currently recorded like about 1/3 of the game for the remake. But like, yeah, the bigger problem will be just stitching it together and having good voiceover, which I've never done anything like that before. So hopefully it's gonna turn out well, even though I have like still a lot of things in front of me in terms of work. Yeah, I can see why, you know, it's just like, I honestly would be much rather if they just re-release the originals. Like, for some remakes I like it, but it just definitely feels like, hey, we just want to make a remake because, like, I don't know, it feels like easy money, right? And I don't really think that that's the best decision. Like, you know, because you inevitably gonna lose something. I mean, yeah, like, the main issue in Persona 4, I think, was that, like, the dungeon crawling just wasn't very good. Like, people say that Persona 4 had the best story, but the dungeon crawling is very, like, it's the most compressed out of every Persona. Like, honestly, like, my biggest fear with the remake is that they just gonna, you know, just do the same as with Golden, but in a new engine. When in reality, it actually, like, the dungeon gimmicks in Persona, like, there's no, like, you know, much more like puzzles in Persona 4. Like, the dungeon crawling is the biggest point of contention for me, because it's a little bit boring, honestly. It doesn't have the vastness of Persona 3 or like the complexities of Persona 5. So like, you know, Persona 4 like has, but like the story and everything was really good. I just really wanted, like, you know, actually have like something, you know, engaging of a dungeon crawling. I'm playing an RPG after all. I feel like, you know, like the Golden just went a little bit more into like, let's make the Palai overpowered, and like, you know, so that's basically, I'm hoping they expand the dungeon at the very least, because like the dungeons are really good in Persona 4. I really love them. I really love, like, you know, the stories, like, you know, the how, you know, the mini bosses are really good. Mini bosses very good. I just wanted to be less reliant on like RNG in terms of dungeon layout, and actually have something proper, like expanding on the dungeon theming. Yeah, like, you know, so that you can like have more of a, you know, kanji, right? You have like more of like puzzle, or like, you know, more of a theming with the whole kanji thing, like Sona, right? Like have like a gimmick where you have like, where you get like, I don't know, like more enemies or something like that, like something that's interesting to climb, like mini challenges, if you will, each floor, so that it, like, you know, expanding upon what Persona 4 did. That's honestly I would love to see. Like, in terms of story, I think it's fine. Like, terms of pacing, also fine. Characters, fine. don't need to be changing. Again, just having a little bit more substance to the dungeon crawling. You know, actually balance the game well, and so that it's more in line with Persona 4 really just wants to do in terms of like like the the individual like character dungeons, besides like the small gimmicks occasionally, like yeah, something like that, but like more expanded upon, because that's where Persona 4 is lacking the most, in my opinion. Like the idea is there, it just needs a little bit more fleshing out, I would say. I think one interesting idea Golden had was the Hollow Forest. That was actually a really cool dungeon. And like, the gimmick that they had. And it also really tied into Marie. So, and everything. Like something more. I'm expecting something in that nature with the remake. Just having more substance so that it's like people just like Persona 4 has the best story, but the gameplay is meh, right? Like, I mean, it kind of is, yeah. Like the dungeon crawling, the bosses are actually really cool though. Like, I really love Persona 4 bosses. I think the boss fights and mini boss fights are really good. Like, very interesting things that they do with that. It's just like, the things in between these two things. Like, you have like something there, right? With the dialogue and all, but that's it. Like, for most of the dungeons, that's it. That's just only the dialogue. You don't do anything special. Which, like, this part needs expansion. Like, but like story, keep that. Characters, keep that. Pacing, keep that. Just have the, dungeons be a little bit more substance. Just like Golden did. Just like, it was already established, so it's not like just like floor 1 and 6 and so on. Because like, besides the visuals, like the Persona 4 dungeons don't have much thematicism inside. You don't have to do anything, you can just beeline through the boss. And you can do so much more, I think. If you're gonna make a remake, please expand on that. Like, I'm pretty sure that Naoto's dungeon is like the same as Rise in terms of gimmicks. It's just different from, aesthetics perspective, but you can do so much more with it. Especially because Persona 4 has very, like, much more emphasis on, like, characterization and everything. And I think that the theming of the dungeon is pretty good. Like, every single dungeon in Persona 4 is like thematically very good. It's just like gameplay that I have issues with. It's just there's nothing really interesting in the dungeons to do. And like what Golden did, they just even made the fighting regular shadows mostly obsolete. Something like that. They just really want to have something more, more like in line with the gameplay, really. That actually just punctuates the storytelling and the character. That's my take. Like, I'm really hoping that at least they expand on that. Like, I've talked to some speedrunners of Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, and one of them said there's no reason to play the remake if they're gonna do random generation for Persona 4. Like, that might work for P3 because it has more bosses and everything, right? And like, the floors are like, you have more mini bosses in general. And everything. That actually works in Persona 3's favor. But like, Persona 4 really needs something more substantial. Because it's very much empty. On that front. Anyway.
子供の頃からピアノが好きで、他のことは何にもできなくても、たった一つだけ 自慢できるものがあって。
Oh, I've loved the piano ever since I was a kid. Even if I can't do anything else, then it's just one thing I can be proud of. I used to play a recorder. Actually, both types, soprano and alto. I actually liked soprano recorder a little bit more. Now I'm learning the automaton. But I do like the automaton a lot. So it's such a neat instrument. Not to mention, I really do like the synthesizer nature of it.
香取の一家が引き取ってくれたのも、そのたった一つの自慢のおかげ。私が香取のお母さんの教え子だったから。
The Hanadori family took me in because I was a student of Hanadori's mother, thanks to my one and only pride. Oh, I see. So she studied under her mother, like piano. Interesting. And so they took her in. You know, like as an orphan and stuff. That's interesting. The piano.
香取のお母さんのお父さんがフランスの有名なピアニストで。
Yes, Hanadori's mom is a famous French pianist. Oh, I see. So that's why it's like, you know, chocolate. Because chocolate is French for chocolate. French, yeah, that's why. So this is where the secret behind Hanadori de Ascoro lay. Okay, really? Because she's half French?
そう、レアちゃんはハーフだから。染めてないよ、あれ。
That's right, her reaction is half fake. She didn't die, Dad. I like how the translation phrased that. Half baked because bread, you know, and French bread. I love how it phrased that. It's great. I can't understand that much.
だからあの家は音楽に対してすごく甘いの。
But yeah, half French, so half French, half Japanese. That's what I'm getting from this. That's why that house is so soft on music.
勉強のできない私が大学通わせてもらってるのもピアノが弾けるから。
Oh my, okay. The reason I'm going to college instead of studying, yeah, I'm using music college because I can play the piano. Hey, could it be that it's a rich family?
まあそうかな。音大って入学金高いでしょ。それに防音装置の行き届いたマンション用意してくれて、グランドピアノ入れて。
Oh, I love how you say grand piano. Well, I guess so. Music college is expensive, isn't it? And you prepare an apartment with a soundproofing system, and you put a grand piano in it. Alright. Is there something different about this world?
でもレアちゃんは。
But Rhea, did she play music too?
私が引き取られてきた頃は一緒にピアノやってたけど。
When I was adopted, I guess she played the piano? She played the piano. Visually, I can imagine it well enough. The moment that I add that personality to it, it's a mismatch. They are playing a piano. She's more like he's more like an engineer than an artist, isn't she?
でも学園に入った頃にはもう辞めちゃってて、それで学園を卒業したらさっさと就職しちゃって。
She's the piano. Yeah, she's the piano, yeah. But by the time I entered the academy, after I graduated, I quickly got a job. But by the time she already quit, and after she graduated from school, she quickly got a job. See. Sabria, I see. Sabria is like older by 2 years. Okay, please. Please give me some good translation, please. I'm very interested in like how it turns out. I really want to see. As daughter-in-law, she lived up to the parents' passion and was cultivated like purely, I suppose. That's what you're trying to say. Okay, cool. Like sometimes with like the propositions, it's just so bad. Her own daughter rebelled against her and went into harsh society. Oh my god. Like, the way that the translation just... Like, the way that I have to just like, just like kind of figure out who is speaking to whom. And about whom is... This is the biggest thing that breaks my brain. Ever since then, it's been so awkward. I never heard a word from her since she started university. I see. Life doesn't go the way you want it to, does it? I feel it. Yeah. So that's why she came to me today. So what did it want to do? I want to go back to the past. Okay. Hey, we need to like back to the past. Oh my gosh, really? I guess it's not that easy to find something you already lost once. But demo. I need to get some fresh air. I casually walk over to the window. I open it just a little and pretend to ventilate it. Come on. Translate, please. I don't want to click, so that's why I have the other one. Why didn't you just tell her you love her face to face? Eh? Hey, we can have some sister Yuri over there. You like her, don't you? I don't really know. You're just not good at it. It's terrible that you don't like her. She's actually a very kind girl, you know. But I don't think she's actually gonna... I think she might like it. Okay, I don't know what he meant by that, but sure. I know. Someone like Rhea, who was born from experience and knowledge, this kind of a relationship was like oil and water. She's such a nag. After all that she said, it makes me want to avoid her. It's not like that, just really, before I even knew it, I couldn't talk. I was able to put some distance between us. Okay. It's true that you used to be close. Jeez, listen carefully. The next 10 minutes before they became siblings. I remember telling that just from over 5 years ago. They went on trips together and we went to school together. I had carefully taught her how to study. uh, like I don't know who is speaking to whom. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. How she wanted to teach her how to play the piano. Or like, you know, maybe it's the other one, know how she wanted Dara to teach her how to play the piano, but she couldn't understand her intentions at all. Probably that? Yeah, and you were so full of themselves, it was pathetic. She spoke so vividly that I could vividly picture the scene, even though I haven't seen it. Even when she's talking, she shows her natural charm.
というわけで
That's why. You.
何よ
What? What is it? Why don't you tell your sister exactly what you just said?
それができるならこんなとこに来ない
If I could do that, I wouldn't come here. Yeah, you were right to come to me for advice.
そうかもねとりあえず聞いてもらってすっきりしたし
Anyway, I feel better now that you listened to me. That's not what I'm saying, though.
そろそろ帰る
It's about time to go home. But was I able to help you a little?
というよりも収穫あったし
Actually, it was a good thing. Harvest.
さあ収穫
Was it fruitful, eyes?
ひとし
Yeah, it was. Right, Hitoshi? Yeah, that's right. I cannot never remember her name.
これからも相談に乗ってよね私の運命の人
I'll give you advice, okay, my faithful person. Oh. Finally, from me, in the end, you grab my hand once more. I see, so that grip was the result of piano lessons. Hello there. I'm home. Hanadori. I don't even know what. Did she like, you know, go to his room? When I said the front door was unlocked. Did she break into his room? Looks like she went back to her room while I was out. Look at the table, but there's nothing written on it. What's with that? What's with her if she's going home? Huh? You're going home, don't say a word. What the hell is this? Those words pile up in the mirror. On the left side of Hitoshi, and on the right something. Oh my god, what? What is that? And on the tip of the umbrella there's not even a heart mark. What is that? Monkey. Did Rhea, like, just smear with a lipstick on the mirror or something? That's how it feels like. Okay, we have like, wow, we have like 4 options now. You know what? I'm gonna save. There's like Rhea, there's like Kako, the character I don't care about, and Ema. Devu. Let's go with Ema. There's like Rhea, there's Kako, and there's I think Asuka. Exactly, Kako, the character we don't care about. It's ooh, it's actually really good. This is actually really cool. Like a traditional Japanese house. I'm home. I'm home.
もう遅かったじゃないの。お昼には作っていってたからご飯用意して待ってたのに。
Mitsuha? Really? Mitsuha? Alright. She's your like, you said to be so prepared. So I prepared it and waited for it. An air conditioning in it, yay! What's the point in trusting emanations alive at noon? She still haven't woken up at all when I went to get her.
昨日は頑張って早く寝たのに。
I did my best to get to bed early last night. I like her, how she's dressed.
お父さんもさっきからずっとまだかまだかってもううるさいったら。
Pai has been saying it's not ready and you're being too long.
俺はそんなこ こと言っとらんぞ。
What? I didn't say anything like that. Then her father. Come on, don't break on me. Really? Do I have to like? There's a lot of plot on the screen. Yeah, definitely. I just gonna restart this real quickly. 1 second, cause like I broke again. Like breaks, but like yay. Need to like close all of these windows. And restart it. I don't know why it just defaults to the small window. Let me fix that. There we go. Start. Seiji. I didn't say anything like that.
それでどうするお寺さん。お昼ご飯食べてからにしようか。
So what do you want to do? Should we eat lunch first?
ダメ、3時からお願いしてるからもう行かないと。
No, I'm begging, you are 3 o'clock, so I have to go.
そうかい。それじゃあタクシー呼ばないとね。
Really? Then I have to call a taxi. Oh, I called her when we were on the train earlier. She should be here in about 10 minutes.
ジンくん助かる。
You're a lifesaver, Jin-kun.
ああ、ひとしは頼りになるね。それに引き換えエマと来たらもういい年して。
So you're so reliable, Jin. And someone is getting old. Yeah, I actually really like Emma's voice as well. I really like Yuki Lin's performance.
してない。
I didn't. Dad, it's been a while.
ひとし、お前に話がある。ちょっと座りなさい。
My gosh, he's just like, he doesn't even fit into the frame. Jin, I need to talk to you. Have a seat. The car's here. Everyone get ready.
なんだ、もう来たのか。後にするか。
What? It's here already? Let's do it later. They picked up a good taxi company, or I. been a while since I've been home. That's why I have work tomorrow, so it's a day trip. Today is the anniversary of my brother's death. Oh, I see. Well, that sucks. Years ago today, Jiraiya left his newly married sister behind and went overseas on a business trip, never to return. You haven't even had a reception yet. When he came back from a half year overseas business trip, from his hall at ceremony. So he just registered and leave on a journey. Just like that, only the remains came back. That's why today is the 4th anniversary. Last year and the year before that, all of Six were together for the 3rd and 1st anniversary. But since the memorial service of the 4th anniversary doesn't normally exist, I decided to make a small event just for my family this year. Besides, I also don't want Sugi-sama's relatives to come.
Ore, Hitoshi, nome.
Here, Jin, drink it. Hello. The memorial service is over. It's been a while since the Takamura family has all been together.
ほら、ひとし、こっち食べな。あ、煮物取ってあげようか。
Come on, Jin, eat this. Let's get some good stew for you.
後で詰めて持たせてやりなさい、母さん。
Put it in later and let him carry it. Thank you. Thank you. Most nostalgic dishes lined up on the table. Can't even count my sister and my favorites. Times like this. From the bottom of my heart, I'm glad I was taken in by this house. Well, as for 8 dishes, they didn't have a single pile lined up, since they knew it'd be stingy. Well,
まあでも無事に終わってよかったね。エマもひとしもご苦労さん。
well, I'm glad it ended without incident. Good work, Ema and Jin.
本当に良かったのかしら。杉沢の人たちに声かけなくって。
Is it really okay not to talk to the people of Sugisawa?
いいあんなやつら。ひろふみさんやガツト君には悪いが、来たってろくなことにはな。
It's okay, it's fine. They're like that. I feel bad for Fumi-san and you alone, but nothing could go. Yeah. It's fine. They're like that. I feel bad for Hirofumi-san and you alone, but nothing good will come from coming here. I'm sorry. In fact, during the 31st anniversary of his death, someone was able to manipulate him.
なんでひとしが謝る？お前には関係ないだろ。
Why are you apologizing? Oh, it has nothing to do with you. Sorry, I just dozed off for whatever reason. Like, I've been feeling super exhausted, but I just don't want to end the stream just yet. I'm having so much fun just reading the story. It sucks so hard.
そうよ。あんたは正真正銘うちの子なんだから、妙な気を使うもんじゃありません。
That's right, you're really my child, so there's no need to worry about anything weird. Yeah. Oh, so there's gonna be a nostalgic episode. When the Takamura family took me in, they had a big fight with the main Tsugisawa family, and since then, both families have been almost completely disconnected. See, like, this today is just really good. I know, it's just like, I've been feeling so exhausted ever since, like, the convention. I just really want, and this time, Nietzsche married the only daughter of the Takamura family, creating an even more irreparable rift. So they don't like each other families, alright. Sarah died shortly after, Yamano, Nietzsche and got married, so the Tsugisawa family already believes that even Nietzsche's premature death is the Takamura's family's fault. Oh no. Yeah, Son looked really cheerful now, but when Nissan died, the people around her, even his death, didn't make her sad. The reason I chose a university near Nissan's house has something to do with that.
けれど、もう3年になるのね。
But it's already been 3 years.
これからだったのにな。
We're just getting started. If Nietzsche was going to die, I thought he'd definitely have lung cancer.
こら
確かにカズト君はよく吸ってたな。
How did you smoke a lot by yourself, didn't you? Oh. My brother's only flaw is that he was a heavy smoker.
カズトさんの建ててくれた家もね、あんなことになってしまって。
When the house that one person built for us ended up like that. Nietzsche's house, the main branch of family. So that's why. So like, the house that was actually his brother's house. This is like really cool. So much backstory. Half a year ago, there was no place of it. It was a place of their memories.
いいのよ。そりゃ当時はとても悲しかったけど、いつまでも塞ぎ込んでるわけにはいかないからね。
It's go, okay. We were very sad at the time. We can't stay cold forever.
それに物がなくなっても心は残ってる。カツトさんの記憶がある限り何もなくなったことにはならないわ。
Besides, even if there's nothing left, as long as you have the memories of people who still have hearts, nothing will go away. Oh, Emma, that's actually really sweet. Oh my gosh, I love Emma, that's right. Finally. You can say that much now.
もう3年になるのね。
already been 3 years.
お母さんボケた？話がループしてるじゃない。
Mom, did you go senile? The conversation's looping.
エマ、あんたいくつになった？
Emma, how old are you? Marisa, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad, Mom. I reassured Nessa with my first reminiscing, and now that the mood has completely turned to profit, I guess. Today's main topic is.
実はお父さんの部下でね、1年前にやっぱり奥さんを亡くされた方がいて。
Actually, one of my father's, your father's subordinates lost his wife a year ago.
だからまだ早いってば。
Like I said, it's too early.
そりゃ3年前はそう言って反対したわよ。でもあんた聞かなかったじゃない。
So, in 3 years ago you said that, and you objected, but you didn't listen. Ooh. But back then, you know, Nichan was at a good
あん
age.
たそれフォローのつもり？
Are you trying to back me up? Even though I'm supporting you. This conversation. Ooh, yep. They got married when Nissan was 20 and Nichan was 28, so like 8-year gap.
あんたは普通の独身とはわけが違うんだから、賞味期限だって。
So like, you know, the normal bachelor, so it's past his expiration date.
人を開封済みみたいに言わないでよ。
Don't like make it sound like I've opened it.
わかってんじゃないの。
Don't you understand?
うわ
Or did wow. Okay. Even with the broken translation, I can tell that, you know, her mom is teasing her. They always think it's an open house. Until I was taken in, Emma never thought that a suspicious emanation would be having a conversation like this at home.
エマ、お前もう結婚する気はないのか？
Emma, are you not planning on getting married anymore?
父さんまで。そんなのまだ考えられないわよ。
You too, Dad. I can't think of anything like that yet.
まだっていつまでよ。
Not yet? How long?
母さんうるさい。とにかく今は仕事のことで精一杯なの。そんな先のことなんて考えられないよ。
I've noticed like the first sentence. Mom, shut up. And if I'm busy with work right now, I can't think about a future like that.
仕事ってケーキ屋か？
Working at a cake shop.
そうよ。ジンくんが私のために再会してくれたの。
That's right. Jin-kun reopened it for me. Nessan.
まあ何も今すぐ再婚しろとまでは言わないが、そろそろそういうことを考えてもいい頃じゃないのか？
Well, I won't tell you to remarry right now, but isn't it about time you started thinking about that? Like, I mean, like, is it really that important? Like, she's busy with just cooking for family, right? So, like, why are you pressuring her into... She lost, like, one... You know, she lost, like, her husband, so, like...
お父さん。
Dad.
いつまでも亡くなった人のことを思い続けてこのままでいたらカズトさんの方が困っちゃうわよ。
My god, please. Like, Emma's mom and dad. If you keep thinking about it forever, you'll be troubled by one person, you know? Like, I honestly feel with Emma in this situation. Yeah, they are. Mom's point actually hit the nail on the head. Yeah. That's the kind of person my brother is. If he were here, he'd probably put my sister's happiness first. Okay. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you got a point there. Like. Yeah, let me just try the translation again. So but I think I'll never be able to beat you. Okay, I still wonder. Hold on, give me one more. Team. Yeah, I don't know, like, I wanted a little bit better translation, but it's. I love this sentence. It's so stupid. I love this stupid sentence. Did I read that? Oh my god. I just. Thank you. I know this conversation is it's supposed to be pretty serious. Let's go. And 3 years ago, I was forced to. Oh god. I cannot. Like, let's be honest, whatever this was, this is much funnier. Okay, it's fine, I don't care. Let me try like one line after line, maybe I will grasp the meaning. Something 3 years ago, right? And something 3 years ago, okay, cool. And what is the second line, please? That's why I had to remind myself on that gap. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, cool, please. I love this, like, I honestly kind of love this more than if this actually had proper translation. Nisan said, I heard from you that Nasan is getting married. I can experience the expansion of my face. I wasn't looking at a mirror, so even though I was just imagining it, I was actually sure that I had that look on my face. I gulped down the beer, which had started to feel strangely bitter.
いくら待ったってもう一つはお前をもらってくれないんだぞ。
No matter how long I wait, it won't take me anymore, you know? Oh, he spilled the beer. With all my might, I spit it out.
お父さん、ちょっと。
Hey, Dad, hey.
エマ、ティッシュ取って。
Come on, give me better translation than that. Like, I wonder what he said. Give me the log. Like, I'm gonna try to translate this. There has to be something hilarious. Oh my god. I see now. So they insinuating that Jin is Jin is gonna marry the. Is he joking about the fact that Jin's gonna marry the Emma? I mean, I mean, I guess I see now. So like, uh, yeah, that's probably what he meant by that. Let me replay the voice line.
いくら待ったってもう一つはお前をもらってくれないんだぞ。
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they probably like. That's actually kind of. I mean, I know it's a joke, but I am on the Ema now. Give me better translation than that. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? You can do it. Okay, come on. Give me something better than that. Give me. Oh, Emma, give me a tissue. Makes sense. So, like. Oh, Emma, take the tissue. Yeah, I know this is phonetic of tissue. God, I love the first sentence. Like, Dad, what are you going on all of a sudden? Imagine, sure. We have to do that. And Kasuri, Emma, and then yeah. I'll take Nessan. Or like, I'll take Nessan, yeah.
だってな、もともと人志はエマの婿養子として迎えるはずだったんだぞ。
I mean, you were supposed to be adopted into Emma's family, right? Like, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, like, but like, you know, I think that's the matter, like, you know, between Jin and Emma, actually. And like, you know, I don't think either of them feel comfortable in doing that. Like, I know what you're trying to say, but like, yeah, like, Jin is feeling very uncomfortable. Yeah, like, with this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. This is a little bit broken. Please give me something better. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's funny. This is the this is the funniest thing, but like yeah, like I don't think I will get coherent translation out of this. Sadly. Nope. Yeah.
さえのとこは男の子が2人いたし、うちはエマしかいなかったから、人志を高村の跡取りにするってことで。
And we only had Emma, so we make Jin the heir to Takamura. Ah, I see.
ああ、お父さん、いつの間にこんなに飲んでたのかしら。久しぶりにみんな揃って嬉しかったのね。
When Dad drank so much, it's been a while since everyone was happy.
言ってないでやめさせてよ。恥ずかしいな、もう。
Stop talking and let me stop. This is so embarrassing. It's true that Dad gets talkative when he gets drunk. But he wasn't the type to lie, or so I thought.
結局、一 仁が成人する前に引き取ることになったから、その話は立ち消えになったけどな。
In the end, we decided to take you in before he reached adulthood, so that story disappeared. Mom? I look around in search of someone to deny it to.
もうこの際だから言うけどさ。
Ah, I see. Hmm. Now it's the time to say this.
この際でも何でもないわよ。ちょっと言わないでよ。
It's no big deal. Hey, don't say that.
ひとしを引き取る時もエマが泣いて嫌がったんだよ。弟になったら結婚できないって教えたらね。
Like, okay, cool. This is kind of gonna be a little bit difficult to, you know, grasp because of the... When we took in Jin, Emma cried and didn't like it either. If I told her that... Oh, I see what she's trying to say. When I took in Jin, Emma cried and didn't like... When I told her that, like, she wouldn't be able to marry Jin if he became her younger brother. Something like that. I think that might be what she tried to say. Like, because that makes the most sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. Like, even like in Kodomo no Chikan, right? My favorite anime show. There was like, you know, they were like two cousins. Aki and Reiji. And Reiji was like from a bad family. Like, you know, her mother, like, dad was a drunkard, and his mom was like unsupportive, and then they died. And he went to to his cousin Aki, who had a child at this point, by a guy who left her because she had a child. So she was like a single mother. And he was like, he really loved her so much. And Aki said that she wants to adopt him, you know, like as her son. But Reiji said, if you do that, I wouldn't be able to marry you. So, like, you know, that makes sense. Like, you know, it's the same thing. And I can understand that, actually. Because, you know, he was, you know, abused in that story, and, you know, he wanted to be with someone that he trusted a lot. And he loved Aki so much, and he wanted to be a supportive of her. Especially since she had a child. So, like, I can understand the desire. Ultimately, it didn't pan out that way. Do not spoil much, but, you know, I can understand why, like, you know, he felt in that story similar thing. So yeah, like, I honestly don't mind the cousin romance like that is in Japanese visual novels. Because, like, you know, as long as you write, like, you know, write it, like, you know, well, then I can understand why, like, you know, why you would want to be with some person that you trust, like, you know, especially if you had like a very bad life. Get away from that. So, you know, it's kind of, I actually kind of understand the motivation, you know, of the characters that I've noticed in visual novels. Oh my god, really? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, my parents had alcoholic parents. like very heavy. We talking about that. Both of them actually. Both my late grandpas were like heavy alcoholic. So my parents weren't, but like their parents were. It's just kind of funny because that both of them had like very crappy family in that regard, and in both cases, their mother actually like my late grandmother and my grandmother were like the people that suffered the most. So I can actually relate to this. Like I'm not like drinking alcohol because I'm used to have like heavy epilepsy. But like I'm actually really concerned about like people because of this reason. I've seen people being completely drunk. It's kind of like a common occurrence in my family too. Yeah, like I can like I mean I know it was his motivation though. Like I can understand why he felt like for me and like for Reiji, I think it was like I want to just I just want to be a supportive of that person. I want to be their partner because they did so much for me, and I just don't want to be like a son or anything. Like I can understand his point of like view that he wanted to just like be much more than just like a son to her. But, yeah. Like I can see why he. I mean, I don't really like Reiji much as a character because like he is very much overprotective because of this reason. You can definitely tell that his motivations were like blinded by his like very much like past love of Aki, to the point that he ignored like the needs of the person that he was supposed to protect. Uh, yeah, like I can again. I just really don't want to get epilepsy again, like because that was so crappy and the medication is shit and like I wouldn't want to just have epilepsy again. I'm happy that it just was like completely gone and I don't have it and it's like yeah I don't really I just like I don't even do coffee. I do like less caffeinated drinks if I need to, but I'm not too fond of them either. Because I really don't want to get addicted to stuff. And like I think I'm managing pretty well. I'm having a balanced diet and stuff, so I'm happy with how I am. No, this is on the same level as this, is it? In the first place, Mom, why do you look so refreshed? It's like you're digging a hole and shouting and burying it.
やめてって言ってるのに。一体何年前の話だと思ってるのよ。
I told you to stop. Just how many years ago do you think it was?
今日からは本当のお姉ちゃんだからね。
Okay, hold on. There's a scene. Yeah, the paper cranes were really just like so much more heartwarming. Like I always like when when someone talks about Konohamaru Chicken, I have it like saved, and usually like watch my favorite moments from it. Because I really just love like how raw the story is with characters that I really just feel for the characters, all of them. Like it's just like super, I would say like raw and realistic in the portrayal of like everything. That, you know, it just touches on topics that are not comfortable to, like, you know, think about. But, like, you know, I really am happy how Rin is just like how Rin turned out to be, even though she is, you know, acting like a teenager would later on. It's the ending, it's the getcha. Ah, I see, yeah. That's the opening of the first season. I do like the opening of the second season. And the ending of the second season is a little bit like kind of nonsensical. Yeah, like I know that like Watashi Kaoru was like really sad that it had such a negative reception. But like I've seen a lot of people warm up to it, and but if I get some better at, you know, making video essays, I plan to do a video essay on it. Because I really like it's a show that really just like defined, like it really kind of made me, you know, just like when I like finished watching that for the first time, I was like, I want more shows like this. Like it just like even like something like School Days, which is also very raw in portrayal of teenage romance. It's not like, you know, the idealistic teenage romance that School Days has. It's a very messy teenage romance with like people just don't people not like I've seen recently like some people having the opinion that School Days is bad because people don't act rationally. And it's just like no, they don't. Like they don't like act rationally because they are teenagers who are not honest with themselves. And like, you know, it's just like, you know, yeah, it's kind of like, yes, obviously it's not gonna be idealistic or like, you know, especially since the guy is being led on by a girl that's not admitting that she likes him, you know, and he just like kind of takes advantage of the situation. He became a shitty person but you know, it's like the result of everything around him and people around him. Like no one School Days is like mentally stable or like, you know, a good person essentially. Like every one of them have issues, either stemming from family or the situations around them. Like School Days is a very messy show, and I love it for. I do like School Days for how like the visual novel more than the anime, but I think what the anime did is that it wanted to show the worst possible outcomes, so it did. The anime, I mean. The visual novel, I think it's much better because you can get the happy ending if you want to, or like, you know, the faithful ending. But it's a very messy, you know, show otherwise. People absolutely become horrible. In both School and Shiny Days, actually. Shiny Days is even darker, with heavier focus on sexual assault and selfishness. Very much that. Yeah, probably, but like, I honestly feel like, you know, they just wanted to go for that angle because School Days is about harem deconstruction. So like, they wanted to give it and like have an impact and like, you know, hey, this is what School Days was all about. So yeah, I honestly really, yeah, like like the main, I honestly like the visual novel way more though, because it's fully like it's animated. You making your own anime. Essentially with the visual novel, so you can actually make your own show because it's animated and you have episodes from stemming from your choices. And not saying anything is also a choice. That's one of the unique things about it, is that you don't have to pick a choice. Not saying anything is in itself a choice. So you don't have to say anything or do anything. The Deviant is actually, I mean, it's an eroge, like, I'm warning you, like, it has. But yeah, like, there are some very messed up, there is some very messed up crap in School Days, like, very much so. Like, you can definitely make the characters just act completely, like, irredeemably. Like, though there is a romantic ending, and like if you are faithful, obviously. That's not like why people play School Days for. People play School Days to just make the situation as messy and awful as possible. Like, that's the main draw of it. It's like, you can actually, like, you know, be a decent person, but it's nothing really special if you do that. Like, the main draw is with like how much messier the situation you can make. and it gets pretty messy in some of the, like, that's why I do like the visual novel much more. And I think that the anime, what they did, like, they actually captured the essence of it, but you know, it's just the only ending. They just said, hey, let's combine every single bad thing that can happen into one show, and they did it. It really is. It's my, like, it definitely has like some really messed up situations, especially if you like some of the characters. Like, they definitely get into unhealthy way of thinking. Absolutely unhealthy way of thinking. Like, you know, like he wants to do stuff with me, and I don't want to, and he might turn, like, he might go away, so maybe I should force myself to let him do things I'm not comfortable with. That kind of thing. Like it's absolutely, it can absolutely end up in that way. And characters just, like, you know, because they have shitty life, they just straight up just went on to abuse people because they want to feel powerful, because everything in their life is just crappy and stuff. So like, it's definitely something that I can actually, you know, understand, like, you know, motivation. Doesn't matter that, like, the people do good things, no, far from it, but it really is the draw of the series, is that, like, you know, you can make everything good, but the more interesting is, like, how messy can you with that. Yeah, it really is great in that scenario, actually. There are very depressing endings and very messed up endings stemming from the choices, actually. Like, people absolutely, like, just end up in, like, completely mentally unstable. And that's, like, kind of the point. School Days is just like, hey, this seems fine from the outset, but it can end up very messy with, like, people just saying absolutely horrible bullcrap, which leads to complete mental breakdowns. Like, it like, School Days are really just nice to be like, hey, this is the normal typical harem, you know, like, haha funny, everything is like fine, we haha funny, and then it just then everyone just loses their mind. Like, you ruin like lives of one or other people, like just sometimes even unintentionally, because they are just they just get mentally unstable. So, oh, nice. But yeah, I do recommend the school days and shiny days too, but keep in mind, it gets pretty messy and there is some very, very dark and heavy stuff, especially shiny days. Like, you shouldn't try shiny days. Like, it's very ironic actually that shiny days is like, it's like, hey, this is summer, this is so lighthearted, and it has some of the messed up, some vile, repulsive things you can have. As far as characters go, it's much more darker than despite its supposedly lighthearted tone. Like, there are some happy endings, of course, in Shiny Days, but a lot of stuff is just involving around very deplorable people. It's not for the faint of heart, honestly. Or if you don't like, you know, people taking advantage of others. And that's why I really do like, they are one of my favorite visual novels, because it is just very much very much like, it is repulsive at points, but you know, it's extremely messed up, and it really kind of like like, you know, feels like this is gonna be super happy and ends up completely absurd, like not absurd even. It's just that these situations can actually happen, you know, like it's that's why it's like, you know, kind of like, you know, messed up, because it's not trying to be like absurd. And it's pretty much kind of like, you know, quote unquote grounded in reality, I would describe it as. Like, you know, like situations like that can actually happen to some people, even though they are not like happy situations, like, you know, but yeah. That's why the anime of School Days was alright, I think. Like, again, they couldn't do it anything better. Like, if they focused on the normal romance ending, no one would remember it. And you know, that's not why people play School Days for, you know. One of the most unique visual novels from a technical standpoint too. It's like animated, even though it's like, you know, it has like multiple gigabytes because that's mostly video. But like, and you know, it's not like complete anime, but like, you know, you can see some repeated stuff, but like, it definitely sells the illusion well, I think. The sex scenes are a little bit awkward because of this though, but it's fine, like, you know, School Days is not about the sex scenes themselves. It's mostly about the character progression, or like characterization within those, rather than just like, you know, watching sex scenes for the sex scenes. You just like, you know, kind of like, you know, have them for the character growth, if that makes sense. Anyway, from today on it's true. I'm your big sister, okay? What's that?
おお、そうだ、ひとし。お前、大学を休学したって。
Oh, that's right, Jin. You said you took a leave of absence from college.
ひとし。
What's going on, son?
もうあれだから年
Oh
寄りの
my
昔
god.
話って嫌。
Do you recognize this train? Giga, you bastards, like I know you wanted to reuse this, but like come on, please. Don't make me remember. Don't make me remember. Please. Like, don't make me remember that. I know they wanted to, like, you know, give a nod and reuse this because sequel and all, but holy cow. No. You can't do this, you bastards. Oh, can I go? Mania. Oh jeez, that's why I don't like old folk tales.
何年何月におねしょしたとか、そういう大昔の恥ずかしいことだけピンポイントで言い出すんだから。
You're only gonna pinpoint the embarrassing things of the past, like how many years and months you slept. Nessan.
何よ。
What? You're lying, right? Nessan's voice was sulky. After that, my dad's lecture was so empty that in the end, I couldn't talk much until I left the Takamura house. That's how much I was curious about what Dad had said and how much it bothered me. Why am I so fixated on this old story? It was before Nessan became Nietzsche's sister.
何よ、初恋の君。
Really? Oh my god, Emma, I kind of love what you said just now. Oh my god. I just... Emma, I just... What? Please, what? Like, please tell me you said something. What did you say? Like, please. Best girl. What is it, my first love? I love that.
10年以上も前のこと蒸し返して。ジーンもうちの年寄りと同じなんだ。
I want to bring up, but it is the same as my old man. Nechan. My first love. Because,
そんなに驚くこと？子供の頃の話よ。年に数回しか会えない親戚の男の子に憧れたって全然不思議じゃないでしょ？
What's so surprising about that? It was when I was a kid, you know. It's not strange at all for a relative of mine to be suspicious of a boy I only see a few times a year, right? Oh my. Well, that's true, but...
それにジンだったらいくらでもそう言ってくれる子いたでしょ？
And if I were Eugene, there was a girl who would say that even if it was over, wasn't there? Oh my gosh, Emma. She's not here.
見る目ないな女ども。
Women sure do have a discerning eye? That's a relative of mine. Why not me, not Nietzsche?
カツトさんは8つも年上のお兄さん。ジンは3つだけ年下の男の子。どっちに転ぶかは当時なら自明の理。
One of them is an older brother, 8 years older than you. This is just a boy 3 years younger. It's obvious at the time which way I'd fall. Like No, Nichan, isn't that normal? Everyone around me was like that.
勝人さんはその頃からもう大人だったからね。子供の恋愛対象としてはちょっとね。
One of them was already an adult back then. It's a bit of child's love interest. If you're a kid, don't think about getting married.
姉ちゃんはただずっとこう言ってしつけられただけよ。いい子にしてたらひとしくんがお婿さんに来てくれるってね。
Nature was just ready to say this all the time. You behave like a good girl. Nikon will come to marry you. I see. Mom? It might have been before she became my parent, but what an impromptu educational policy.
だから知られるの嫌だったのよ。
That's why I didn't want you to know. It really is, yeah. If it were me, I'd probably dig a hole and chose to bury myself out. This is even more embarrassing than begging. 10 billion times more embarrassing. Jin. Ema Ichi. Sugizawa. No, Ema Sugizawa. Not Ichi, the Ichi is like there. Ema Sugizawa. It's like, you know, the Ichi would be the first. So, Ema Sugizawa. The person next to me, I know, acting like she's in a bad mood. And the second word is not there. Like I can see the symbols, and the Rory is not there. So it's like this person standing next to me and acting she's in a bad mood. I don't know why you inserted 2 symbols there that are not there, but I guess you interpreted the dots as like the 2 symbols, like Rory. Not there. Acting like she's in a bad mood. He was Ema Nechan, Emma in-law, my cousin's daughter, and it was Ema Nechan, Emma in-law, and my childhood friend. Oh. And she was like, my head.
寝る？肩に持たれてもいいよ。
I love like Jin's thought process, kind of. Sleep you can lean on my shoulder. Oh my gosh. I really want to see how this round ends. No, I'm embarrassed.
今さら照れたところで、ジンが姉ちゃんの初恋の相手だってのは変わらないの。
It's a little late to be blushing, but it doesn't change the fact you're Nechan's first love. Oh, Emma, this is so cool. What a nice cook, like. Oh, I really like it, actually. It should have been me. I love it. Don't be so defiant.
じゃあ、姉ちゃん先に寝るね。
Yeah, Nechan, I'll go to bed first, okay? Good night. She leaned against my shoulder. Oh, so cute. Right now, probably spewing fire from my face. So blushing, essentially. I love how it phrased that, like spewing fire from my face. Because something. Just because. It's because my first love is sleeping, leaning against my shoulder. Oh my gosh, I love this sentence so much. So good. Beautiful. Absolutely. Best scene, actually. I love it. Oh my god, like 2 characters I don't care about. No, is that Kasuri though? Let's go with Kasuri. Let's get.
店長カルボナーラ2つ
No, it's not Kasuri. It's someone else. But manager drew carbonara. Yes. When? 20 seats in the store are packed.
はい少々お待ちくださいただいますぐご注文に伺います
Yeah, please wait a moment. I'll take your order right away.
目がぐるぐるだよちょっと待って
My eyes are spinning. Wait a minute. This was all to the increased number of customers who were looking for the light meal menu. It's modest compared to when it was 200 yen cake, but it's definitely getting results. Yeah, Jin, you can cook. Nice. Satokako's advice was always correct. Honestly, I can't hold her made high.
かすりちゃんオーブン温度大丈夫
Kasuri-chan, is the oven temperature okay?
はいはい、いつでも OK ですよ。クレームアマンドも準備完了。
Yes, yes, ready whenever you are. Come, something is also ready.
はいじゃ次行くわよ
Okay, let's go to the next one.
うひ息つく間もない。
I don't even have the time to breathe. We're in the middle of a bloodbath on the gay side. Yeah, you're busy, aren't you? I grip the frying pan in a corner so it doesn't get in the way. Phew.
やっと一息ついたみたいね。
Looks like I finally caught my breath. The youngsters managed to get through the carnage and wiped the sweat of their brows. Yeah, that's so good. Even though it's there are people who are far more energetic when they're young. I don't know the first sentence. I wouldn't put my finger on it. Let's see. Are the symbols correct? They are not at all. The OCR got completely mangled. Let me just go and try to let's see. No, the first one is not correct. But let's see the second one, please. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Some people are even more energetic than others because they're young. Good.
かすりちゃん手が空いたならメレンゲよろしくね
Kasuri-chan, come on. You got it before. Kasuri-chan, if you're free, let's play Mering, okay? Or let's do Mering, okay?
はい。
Yes. You know, Ema and Kasuri, best cooks. Like, I actually, unlike Sayaka from Chocolate, these two have actual personality. I actually love them so much. I really like how they bounce off of one another. Like, in Chocolate, I really didn't want to be in the kitchen because Sayaka just didn't get an impression on me. But like here, like every single scene with these two, it's just so full of, like even when Jin like talks about it, it's really cool. I think it's very interesting that how, you know, the kitchen scenes are handled here. It's one of the reasons I really like, you know, just going to the kitchen. Kasuri and Ema are just really good. Let's see. Ah, yes. Oh my god. Speaking of chocolate. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my phone. Yeah, they really did. And you know, I think it's this. I think it's the same. I think it's the same writer too. Why didn't you just listen to what I have to say? Or like, why didn't you just listen what it has to say? Yeah, sorry.
もしもし
Mm-hmm. Hello?
もう仕事中はかけてこないでって言ってるでしょ
I told you not to call me while I'm working, didn't I? Gripping her phone, Kasuri-san runs deeper into the kitchen.
分かってる
Ah, hold on. Ah, yeah, I know, I think. So, like, I really do like the writing, actually. You know, in Parfait much more. Because when it's Sayaka, like, I actually really didn't care about most of the characters. Because they just felt not as interesting. You know, or not as gripping. So yeah, I'm really happy that it's one of the reasons I really want to read, you know, more of this, because I'm really enjoying and invested in this. It's like, you know, it helps that you are here, that I actually have things to discuss. You know, it's one of the reasons I really like streaming as well, just because I can like talk and discuss things. They're having a pretty friendly conversation. Friend, maybe?
にしては親密な感じよね。
A pretty close feeling,
別に
though.
聞き耳立ててるわけじゃないのよ。
That's a pretty intimate feeling, isn't it? Wait, it's not like I'm eavesdropping, you know? Nessan, according to you. Hold on. And so Kasuri-san's expression is unusually cheerful. The two of us can't help but overhear.
やだ何言ってるのよ
Ah, what are you saying? Come to think of it, the other day. So the eavesdropping, actually. No, not mistaken, she said, from a man so boldly at the time. I wonder if Mr. Kasuri is on the phone, is here.
気になる？
Are you curious? Huh?
かすりちゃんの交友関係が気になる？
Are you worried about Kasuri-chan's friendship? Ah, yeah, that's, Oh. No, like I said, that's just curiosity. You're going to say that then Nessan too. Ah.
エマさんがどうかしたの
What happened to Emma-san? What? Oh my gosh, she's here. I didn't notice Kasuri-san coming back because we were talking in Nessan's direction.
大体ここで何してるのカルボナーラ大丈夫
In different place, what are you doing here? Are you okay? No, that's Nessan.
かすりちゃん、よかった。戻ってきてくれたのね。デコレーションお願い。
Ah, Kasuri-chan, thank goodness you're back. Please decorate. decoration onigai. I can understand that. Dirty. Nessan, who had been with me until a moment ago, returned to her post with a nonchalant look on her face.
はい、すいませんでした。
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. But Kasuri-san doesn't seem to mind my suspicious behavior and returns to her post. Wonder if it's just my imagination and her expression is somehow refreshed. Kasuri-san's expression seems vague to me. What's wrong with me? For some reason I can't look Kasuri-san in the eye. It's filming. Maybe. Huh?
店長、カルボナーラ上がった？
A manager. Do we have the carbonara?
店長、
Manager. Encho. A sketch. I'm sorry, I apologize to the customers. And they all said it take another 15 minutes. What? For my eyes, the scrambled egg pasta rather than carbonara was only smoking white smoke. Oh my god, you I can't see anything, let alone Kasuri-san. Okay. Cool. That's well, what a choice here. I guess I'm gonna go with the sister then, cause I don't really want to go with Asuka. Go here then. Don't have much of a choice. Come on.
何やってるの、ひとし。さっきからお店の中と外を行ったり来たり。
What are you doing, Jin? You've been going back and forth between the inside and outside of the store this whole time. Well, you know, it's been weird lately.
そうかな。お客様も増えてきたし、順風満帆に見えるけど。
You think so? We got more customers now, so looks like things are going smoothly. Okay, hold on, give me a better translation. Well, yeah, but it's kind of strange, something. I don't really get what you're saying. Explain it in a way that even I can understand.
ゆいちゃんお願い。外の25番テーブルのお客様。
Wai-chan, please. The customers at table 25 outside.
はい、行ってきます。じゃあ、ひとし、後でね。
Ah, okay, I'm off. See you later, Jin. Yeah, go.
承知しました店長様。
Oh my gosh, she's singing. Understood, manager. I love how she sang that. Been strange lately. As a whole, Famina sales are on the rise. Profits from the cake price reduction operation have been temporarily depressing, but have returned to the point that they can produce back. Cake sales were nearest twice high as the opening week. But I can tell from the numbness in the book that not only there are more takeaway customers, but there are also customers coming to the store. There's been a strange increase in the number of customers lately. As the floor, it's crowded, but the number of visitors hasn't changed much since the last week or the week before. That's right. What's strange is the open cafe in the common room. Looks like we got more. The open cafes shared by each store have been quite lively lately. If you're not careful, it's usually more crowded than our curious store space. The open cafe had 2 users to begin with. It's used as a free rest area. Whatever the customer brings in the food, they bought, it's okay. Please, in that case, please order a drink from a nearby shop. The order is the extra seats if you can't fit inside the store. As we're taking home, I apologize for the inconvenience to the advance payment, but I will carry your order to your seat later. Lately, the number of extra seats have been increasing, even though the restaurant seats are still open. The open cafe is outside the store, and since there are a jumbled mix of customers and employees, there's only so much service we can offer compared to the store. So why?
ただいま戻りました。きとし、続き。
I'm back. Keep going. Yeah.
ごめんゆいちゃん、今度は中3番のお客様にこれをお持ちして。
Sorry, Yuchan. Next time, bring this to the third best customers.
謝るなんてとんでもない。お客様に感謝です。
Apologizing is outrageous. I'm grateful to the customer. Then without delay, you grabbed the plate and entered the floor with dancing steps again. I watched her with a smile for some reason and then turned my eyes toward the open cafe again. Ah. I'll leave work for a bit and leave to the head of the table 220 idle table 25. Hey Kako. Yo.
繁盛してるみたいね。
Looks like business is booming. It's all thanks to you.
私は部外者だから関係ないけど。
I'm an outsider, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to be here. You just gotta come inside. Thank you to a coffee, you know? Okay, cool. Probably gonna end as well. I'm feeling rather tired, so I'm gonna finish this scene, and then I'm gonna go get some rest myself. I might read tomorrow, I might not. Depends on how I feel. I just want to be rested for the speedrun on weekend. Have a good rest, and I'm gonna go as well. I'm gonna finish the scene and I'm gonna get get like to the bed as well. I wouldn't be able to go for like much longer anyway. But I'm enjoying the story, yeah. Very much so. You don't have to be here. You just come inside. I can treat you to coffee, you know?
店内でそういうあからさまなひいきは良くない。ここだってこういった会話は望ましくないわね。
Bye, and thank you for stopping by. That got such a blatant favoritism in the store. I don't want this kind of conversation either. I get it now, but it's the same as always. So how's the job hunting going? Did you get an unofficial offer?
3年の段階から内定まで行こうなんて思ってないわよ。今は情報収集の時期。
I'm not thinking of going from that earlier stage to an unofficial offer. It's time to gather information. I see, good luck. I'll keep going the year after that.
本当に来年は棒に振るの？
Are you really going to throw it away next year? Look how prosperous this place is, but I don't have the time to go back to college. Show my bragging in loud voice that isn't something to brag about. Well, take your time. Oh, play one more second. Are you free after all this? In that case, why didn't we have dinner for the first time in a while? Just as I'm about to say that, she stops me with a shake of her head. Too bad, see you later then.
そういえば
Come to think of it. What the hell? You're swinging at me unconsciously.
あれもひとしの作戦？
Is that part of Hitoshi's plan? Or like your plan? Operation?
私だったら絶対に許さないけど、でも結構評判になってるみたいね。
Wait about me, I'd never forgive you, but you seem to gain quite a reputation. What are you talking about?
ほら、彼女、風見さんだっけ？
Look, she's beautiful, isn't she? How do you mean someone?
彼女のとても独特な接客。
A very unique customer service. Getting super tired right now. What's that?
ご存知ない？
You didn't know? Something wrong with her?
百聞は一見にしかずね。ちょっと後ろに隠れて。
Picture is about 1,000 words. Hide behind your back a little. Huh?
もしかしたら彼女、あんたたちには内緒でやってるのかも。
Maybe she's keeping a secret from you guys. What do you mean? Shh. Like secret. As Sakura goes original. She's crouched behind her seat and went for you with the group. Then.
いちごショートミルクレープガトーショコラ、お客様お客様お待たせいたしました。
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful song. Such a short case, small grapes. Yay to chocolate. Thank you for waiting, sir. I want to hear that again.
いちごショートミルクレープガトーショコラ、お客様お客様お待たせいたしました。
I actually really love this.
はーい。
Okay.
ただいま参ります。
I'll be right there. That's Kasuri-san and Nelson stopped him and he should have stopped.
まだ顔出さない。これからが本番なんだから。
I won't show my real face yet. My face yet. The real show stands now. The real thing?
たっぷり生クリームおっきないちご柔らかスポンジいちごのショートケーキお待たせです。
Oh, this is so beautiful. I love how she's singing everything. That's pretty bap game that you do some sponge every shoki. Sorry, keep you waiting.
たっぷり生クリームおっきないちご柔らかスポンジいちごのショートケーキお待たせです。それ私。
That's me.
しっとりクレープまろやかクリームしっとりクレープまろやかクリーム以下省略ミルクレープのお客様。
I love this so much. This is so sweet. He's singing. This is gonna be a nice scene to just like, end the stream on. This is why I really love reading visual novels here on this channel. This is so cool. I love it. I feel like a mellow cream and I feel like and customers with mellow cream instead of abbreviated from mellow cream. I love it.
しっとりクレープまろやかクリームしっとりクレープまろやかクリーム以下省略ミルクレープのお客様
こっちこっち。
Over here.
作ってみればすっごく単純食べてみればこんなにおいしいシフォンケーキのお客様
Now that I made it through simple, now that I think about the customers made such a delicious cake. When you put it like that, it doesn't really feel good.
だって本当に美味しいんですものゆっくりたっぷりとご堪能ください
It's really good after all. Take your time and enjoy it. I see. If it's back on the open cafe, I figured people wouldn't be able to see it.
ある意味大したものね。あれ全部即興で歌ってるんでしょ？
In a way, it's impressive. You're improvising. You're improvising, aren't you? But she's improvising. She's right. She's amazing. It's pretty popular with the customers too. Like I love it too. It's great. Could it be that an open cafe would be more popular than the floor? Huh.
ひとしじゃなくて店長
Jin, manager. When I knew it, I was leaning forward, listening. So she found me and she came back. There's an awkward atmosphere between us. Even with the two of us between us, Sayoko was carrying coffee at her own pace.
見てました
Very watching? Yeah, pretty much.
そのちょっと調子に乗っちゃっていつもはしないんですよ
Well, I got a little carried away. I don't usually do that. Customers are under GIGA. There were people who openly waved their hands and told told me. There's no way that's true. You're like grabbing the customers.
怒る？みんなに言いつける？お給料下げられちゃう。店長ってば。
I like how she's singing it too. Hey, are you mad? Are you going to tell everyone? My wage is gonna be lower, manager. Customers' eyes focus on her and me. However, I couldn't help but notice the gentle look in her eyes. With a gentle look in your eyes, or rather, you're watching another action. Don't tell the man. I'm the manager. Manager. Wow. What's this, some kind of stage? At the very least, doesn't seem like cafe's audience.
ありがとう店長。私今まで以上に頑張ります。
Thank you, manager. I'll do my best more than ever. Oh, wow. It's just can she be and she grabs someone's hand and wave it around. When it comes to US grips and the Ordax and the tax circle is a powerful cloth. But today's fine. They wanted to forgive each other.
ありがとうひとし。お礼に今度またお買い物付き合ってね。
Thanks, Gina. Come shipping with you next time, as thanks. That's not a thank you.
そんなこと言わないでさ。また何かプレゼントするから。
Don't say that I'll give you a present again. Ah. Right now we were whispering to each other so that the customers wouldn't hear. But when I bought a then guest sandwich between us.
それじゃリカ子さんもごゆっくり。
Well, let's say, look, listen, take your time too. Ah. Did you figure it out, or I just not sure? Uh-huh. No, I give up.
そうね。
That's right.
何がおかしいのよ。
What's so funny? Nothing. That was good. Okay, cool. Okay, we have like two choices, but I'm gonna just like and like, continue tomorrow. Or like, after the speedrun on weekend. So yeah, that's...
セーブするの？
これでいいんだ。
これってタイトルに戻るんだけど。
パルフェ、ショコラセカンドブルー CG モード。
With that image, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone who stopped by and checked out the stream. I appreciate. And see you guys like either tomorrow with the reading or on weekend with the speedrun. Either way, I enjoyed this immensely, and I hope that if you checked out the stream, you enjoyed that as much as I did. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.